First, I want to thank the judiciary. It's the hope of a common man. We've gone through first stage, second stage, this is the third one. And it's not a news to us. We won the election clearly, but the opposition decided to drag us all the way to Supreme Court. But by the grace of God, the judgment has been reserved, and we are very, very hopeful that it's going to be in our favor.
Well, as the leader of ASAN race, I didn't think we're going to get to this stage because the Edo people spoke and it was very loud and clear. I expected my younger brother as well to have seen that we are only some people and we understand that only one person can govern at the same time. Well, he had decided to exercise his own fundamental human rights by getting to this stage. And I do not expect anything strange because the lower court have laid a very solid foundation that they don't have any case. So, and I expected that after this, he will come and join his younger one to move Edo forward.
But my little experience that I've had through litigation, this is a done deal for Senator Monday Okpebholo because I've been issued from the lower court to Court of Appeal. You see that beyond being inconsistent, you cannot be challenging the result of a whole state and you'll be bringing only five witnesses to come and defend that. It's an abomination to, as far as electoral law is concerned, it's an abomination. You must be able to prove beyond reasonable doubt. And one of the major things you must deal with is to advance witnesses to defend what you are alleging. And in their own case, it was not like that. So they are repeating themselves. What they did in the lower court, they did the same at the Court of Appeal. They are advancing it at the Supreme Court. I think what I've seen in this thing is that it's like a set of people that have been paid from lower court to Court of Appeal to Supreme Court. So they have to just come and fulfill the mandate of the money they've been paid from lower court to Court of Appeal. Because I am convinced that before Godwin Obaseki left, they actually paid the lawyers from lower court, Court of Appeal, and Supreme Court. So they must work for their money.
Yes, well, the matter came up this morning for them to adopt their final listening addresses, both the petitioners or what we call the appellants and respondents. Now, both parties they have canvassed their issues and the dates now reserved for judgment. Now, what the rest appellants did was that they are challenging the judgment of the appeal court to say, oh, appeal court, you people erred in upholding the cross petition of the governor. And so they looked at it and said, look, this is an issue that has to do with dumping materials, dumping of exhibits. And the court now said, well, at the Court of Appeal level, Court of Appeal now said it was just a mere academic exercise and their petition or their appeal was thrown out. Dissatisfied with this appeal or the appeal, the appellant as the PDP came back to the Supreme Court on same issues to canvass an issue that is a mere academic exercise. I don't know what they want the Supreme Court to do. Whether I go to manufacture other things from heaven, I don't know. So, but so far so good. We are good to go. APC is good to go. The government is good to go.
Well, you know, the Supreme Court is always very brief when you come to matters of appeal. And the same thing that were canvassed at the Court of Appeal is the same thing that they are canvassing here. And it is clear, you heard our lawyers very clearly, that you cannot you must be consistent when you are filing anything in court. Consistency matters. And you cannot be in one breath saying that election is invalid and you are asking for you to be declared the winner of such an election. And when you heard all those arguments now, you don't need a rocket scientist to tell you where the pendulum is swinging. And I'm very convinced that our lawyers have done a very good job and that by the grace of God, I'm sure we'll get it there.
TMC3. You pay. They get